Planetary Tower Defense. I want us to read that. We also have profiles now. Anyways, a lot of people have been saying that the game is unbalanced, or it's too spammy on some waves, or it's too unbalanced, and I can actually agree with that. So I decided to fix it. Here we have a new map, Volcaris, a remake of Tropical Beach. So as you can see, the map is now finally planetary. It is a lava map, and yeah, it's basically just a lava map, and yeah, there's a portal, and yeah, it looks pretty cool. So I'm going to be playing the newly balanced advanced mode. It's so much better now, honestly. The wave structure is fixed, and it's overall pretty good. I'm very happy with how it turned out. This is not public yet. It's not live. This is coming out soon. So what I like to do is start with machine gunners. It can pretty easily clear the waves, and I'll set it to 2x speed. It's overall it's pretty good tower. I did get a lot of balance changes. It used to be 1050, now it's 750. I also lowered the HP on a lot of these guys, and yeah, I decreased the amount of them. There used to be so many on wave 1, but now there's only like 10. Here we have speedy guys, speed. So yeah, these guys will run pretty fast. They do run now. I don't think they ran in the current version of the game, but they do run now in the new version, which is a huge improvement. I think not having any running enemies in the beginning of the game, it kind of just slowed it down, and this definitely speeds up the pace. And yeah, here they come again. I try to do better splitting them up into groups and overall just decreasing the amount of them. And the wave, it's so much cleaner, bro. We do have some patroller. A big complaint I also heard was that too many of the guys had flame resistance. So I removed that on basically every enemy except a few, but like these guys don't have it anymore. Alright, up here we have the excavators, which are actually based on the alien exosuit, which is something not a lot of people notice, but yeah, they are pretty cool. They don't have any resistances, and they are pretty tanky. I think I increased their health a bit. Also around this wave, actually for next wave, you're going to want to get marksmans. Also, advanced mode is now possible with only 3 towers. Machine gunner, marksman, and annihilator. You don't need Ravager or Vanguard or Medic. You don't need any of those towers anymore. You can beat it with just those 3. I'd like to quickly explain a new balancing system I have in place, which is something I'm experimenting with, but so far everyone has been pretty pleased with it. And it's kind of like a rock, paper, scissors kind of deal, where some enemies have almost 100% resistance in one field, but low resistances in another. So for security, bullet resistance could work. Explosion damage would be ideal. Bullet can work, however, but plasma will not work. It's a hard counter to plasma. So if you were to start the game off by placing a Ravager, you're going to lose to these guys because you won't be able to damage them. So it does kind of force you to use a variety of towers and strategize about your placements. And also be more careful when placing. Just because you have money doesn't mean you should place something. This system has worked really well so far. I'm definitely going to be careful with this because I don't want certain towers to just be a requirement. You're automatically losing if you don't have them. So it will be carefully balanced, but yeah, that is a new system I have. We also have stealth guys up here, and these will pretty easily go down. I think they get one-shotted by these guys, so they're not really a threat, but you definitely will lose if you don't have marksman or some other type of stealth detection. Flamethrower actually does detect stealth now on its later levels, I think level 2, 3, and 4, and marksman gets it on level 2 instead of only max level, so that's definitely a big improvement. And this wave, I think, is only stealth, so you're really going to want to get a lot of marksmen, especially for an upcoming wave. You're really going to need that. So I'm going to stop investing in machine gunners and focus on these guys for now. This right here, this is really why you need marksmen, because these stealth securities will get past all your defenses. Annihilator cannot detect stealth until max level, and you won't be able to get a max level Annihilator this quick in the game. And there's also a stealth elite security, which has way more bullet resistance. So yeah, I'm definitely going to invest some more into marksman. Alright, wave 13 is here. This wave is pretty hard, actually, if you're not careful with what you do. What I like to do is get Annihilators. It'll target the Excavators, but it will hit the Stealth Securities with the splash damage. So it's very good to get these, while the Marksman will pick off the guys in front. And just like that, we cleared the wave. So here's kind of another example of the rock, paper, scissors thing. Bullet towers will do nothing against the Rider enemy. This makes Machine Gunner and Marksman completely useless, but Annihilator here will be very good against this. Yeah, look at all that health get shredded. So you definitely want Annihilator. And it does force you... You could also use Plasma Towers too, like the Ravager. But if you use Bullet, you will lose. So you are forced to use a variety of towers. And here we have the Elite Rider. He is the same bullet resistance as the normal Rider, but he has flame resistance, a lot more shield, a lot more health, and he will begin running, or kind of like jogging, when he loses his shield. See, yeah, now he walks significantly faster. I think his speed like triples. Annihilator will take him down pretty easily though, so he shouldn't be that much of an issue. We're going to start getting more machine gunners for these guys. And again, another rock, paper, scissors example. They are resistant in almost every category except bullet. So, yeah, you're really going to want machine gunners for these guys. It's also probably going to be worth it to start upgrading my marksmen, because I will need them soon. And here we also have the drillers. These guys will drill underground, making them invincible. And yeah, they will get past all your defenses if you don't take care of them in time. Yeah, again, with machine gunner or even marksman, you can pretty easily handle them. They're not much of a threat if you have the right towers. The enemy spam on this wave is also, or really just overall, is heavily decreased. I think on the current in-game version, there's like 20 of each of these guys. Or like, I don't know, there's a ridiculous amount of them. But now it's only like 5 of each, and it's so much cleaner. Yeah, you're dead, buddy. Right here we have the Commissar, and I think he's about to, yeah, he will just completely one-shot your tower. I think he does 800 damage, so these machine gunners can actually survive. I think he's going to do it again, yeah. So now he is left at 100 health. Yeah, he'll take down your towers if you're not careful. So you can bait him with a cheaper tower like Striker, although you honestly don't need to. And this is why I wanted those marksmen earlier, because volatiles will definitely probably leak through. I didn't actually intend to leak that much, but whatever. Yeah, I'm probably gonna nerf that wave. It's like mostly done. I just need to fix up a couple things. And oh, right here, I'm gonna sell this guy. You'll see why in a minute, or right now. The Blitz will come out, damaging nearby towers. Yeah, this is pretty easy. These guys used to come out in groups of 4, but I decided to split them up between 2 waves, just because it's a little bit much with 4 of them at once. It's a lot easier now, definitely. Come on, bro, just die already. Okay, there we go. Oh, he also will release an EMP, stunning all your towers. Alright, we have the Enforcer, and I think the Voltage is up next. Yeah, this guy will directly shoot a laser at your towers, and yeah, he killed my Annihilator. And this guy will stun all your guys. Yeah, now he's stunned and can't do anything. Max level Marksman also ignores bullet resistance, even though bullet resistance isn't a huge issue at this point in the game. It's more so explosion and plasma. But you will still probably need this for a later wave. Yeah, Marksman is just such a good tower to invest in, especially like mid-game, where Machine Gunner is more of a high DPS boss killer type of thing, which you will see very soon. And yeah, we cleared this wave pretty easily. We're gonna start upgrading some Annihilators. And here we have the Twins. These guys got decent rework. A lot of people were complaining they were just too hard, and this music is so loud. As I was saying, a lot of people were complaining they're just too hard, and yeah, he's just melting all my towers. Yeah, we lost that guy. But that's fine, because I'm just going to invest more in marksmen to snipe them from afar. Also, will do a little bit more machine gunners. I may buff Annihilator max level just to make it a little more useful, because yeah, it is a little useless. I'm getting a lot of money. So that's good. And that guy's down. He's no longer going to get a one-shot my marksman, but this guy's still a threat because if he decides to target the marksman, he's going to one-shot them, and I'm going to lose all that money. So you do have to kill it. No! 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 Oh my goodness. It's fine though because we're going to get so much cash from this. Yeah, we have 100,000 and we got an extra 8,000. So I'm just going to quickly replace all of them like nothing happened. Marksman also has a lot of range. You could definitely take advantage of that by spreading them out, which you will want to do later. And wave 28 is the colossal boss, and he's going to do a pretty big attack, getting a, yeah. All those guys died because they were grouped together. So on the final wave, it's definitely better to spread them out so they don't all die at once from one attack. Machine Gunner also is going to be very good this wave. I did nerf him a lot. He used to have 850,000 and do way more damage, but now he's made for 3 towers. You know, these pretty basic starter towers. And you can kill him. He is pretty easy to lose to if you don't really know what you're doing though. His minigun attack will target the lowest health guys, so he will, since the marksmen are the lowest health guys, they're gonna die from that attack. But that should be fine because we're making a lot of money, and I'm just gonna keep placing machine gunners, which will tank most of the attacks. He's making it a little further. I normally kill him right about here. And he's doing the minigun attack, but that's fine because he's about to go down. Easy. His death animation is so cool, bro. It just explodes and deactivates. He'll be reactivated later. And there we go. Now we have one. So that's pretty much it for the balancing changes. There's a little more that I didn't touch on, but yeah, just join the Discord if you want to see more on that.